Hey there, welcome to The Human Curious. If you love exploring the mysteries of our world, make sure to subscribe, share, and like this video to join our curious community. It was a Tuesday, or maybe a Wednesday. It's hard to recall exactly. Time seemed to lose its sharp edges, blurring into a watercolor wash of routine and obligation. The days had become indistinguishable, each one a muted echo of the last. The kind of day that blurs into the background, gray skies, the city damp and anonymous. The air hung heavy with the promise of more rain, the kind that soaks through your clothes and chills you to the bone. The city itself seemed to sigh under the weight of the perpetual drizzle. You were walking home, mind tangled with deadlines and errands, a mental to-do list scrolling endlessly through your thoughts. The weight of responsibilities pressed down on you, each step a reminder of the tasks left undone. When you saw it, a flicker of something unusual, a break in the monotonous gray caught your eye. It was subtle, almost imperceptible, but it was enough to pull you from your thoughts. On the wet pavement, between a discarded lottery ticket, a symbol of faded hopes, and a smear of something unidentifiable, a testament to the city's grime, lay a feather. Not just any feather, but something altogether different, not from any bird you knew, too large, too dark, far too imposing to belong to any creature of this world. It was an anomaly, a stark contrast to the mundane reality surrounding it, shimmering with a strange, oily light. An unnatural iridescence that seemed to defy the dullness of the day, hinting at something otherworldly. You stopped, your feet, previously carrying you forward with unwavering purpose, now halted as if encountering an invisible barrier. The world seemed to hush around you. The cacophony of the city, the relentless hum of traffic and the distant sirens, faded into a muted background drone. The feather absorbed the city's noise, creating a pocket of silence, a sanctuary in the urban chaos. It was as if the very air around it vibrated with a different frequency. Its barbs were impossibly fine, delicate and intricate, woven together with a precision that seemed beyond the capabilities of nature. The quill glowing faintly, as if lit from within, a soft, ethereal luminescence that pulsed with a gentle, rhythmic beat. This was not a thing that had simply fallen from a bird. It was something more, something significant. This was a thing that had arrived. Deliberately, purposefully. You hesitated, your hand hovering in the air, caught between curiosity and a primal sense of unease, feeling a warmth radiate from it, a heat that felt ancient, alive, a warmth that resonated deep within your bones, stirring something long dormant. It whispered of cosmic arguments and celestial regrets, of battles fought and lost in realms beyond human comprehension. You knew you shouldn't touch it. Every instinct screamed at you to step away, to leave it undisturbed, but you did. The allure was too strong, the mystery too compelling to resist. The moment your fingers brushed it, a jolt of energy surged through your body, a shockwave of pure, raw power. The world shifted, colors sharpened, becoming impossibly vibrant, sounds separated into a symphony, each note distinct and clear. The feather was impossibly light, barely registering in your hand, yet heavy with meaning, a weight that settled not in your hand but in your soul. You slipped it inside your coat, concealing it from the world, protecting it from prying eyes. Its warmth pressed to your chest, a constant reminder of the extraordinary event that had just transpired. The city returned to its dreary rhythm, oblivious to the cosmic shift that had just occurred, the mundane continuing as if nothing had changed. But you were changed, irrevocably altered by the touch of the feather. You were now the keeper of a fallen star's fragment, a guardian of a secret that could unravel the very fabric of reality. Nothing would ever be quite the same again. The world you knew had been replaced by something far more complex, far more dangerous, and far more wondrous. The ordinary world faded, its colors dimming, its sounds softening, becoming a distant memory, replaced by the weight of a secret, a burden of knowledge that threatened to crush you, yet also filled you with a strange sense of purpose. You walked on, your steps lighter, yet your heart heavier, the feather's presence pulsing with possibility, a promise of adventure, a threat of destruction. The sky above seemed darker, deeper, as if the veil between worlds had thinned, revealing glimpses of something vast and unknowable. You felt both chosen and cursed, blessed with a gift and burdened with a responsibility. And so your story began, not with a grand fanfare, but with a single, shimmering feather on a wet city street. A story of secrets and shadows, of power and peril, of a world forever changed. What you held was not just a feather, a simple plume shed from a bird's wing. It was something far more profound, something imbued with a history that stretches back to the very dawn of existence. It was a relic of the first rebellion, a whisper of defiance echoing through the ages, a tangible piece of a conflict that shaped the cosmos. Stories tell of beings made of light and fire, perfect in devotion, radiant and powerful beyond mortal comprehension. They were the architects of creation, the guardians of order, until pride led some to fall, casting a shadow upon their brilliance. A fracture in the perfect harmony, a descent into darkness. This feather is a remnant of that fall, a tangible reminder of the consequences of ambition and the price of dissent. It carries the weight of that ancient tragedy, a token of defiance and exile, a symbol of the eternal struggle between order and chaos, obedience and rebellion. It represents the ultimate act of separation. It is a paradox, holy and unholy, a fusion of opposing forces, a testament to the inherent duality within all things. It embodies both creation and destruction, a splinter of divinity soured by pride, a fragment of celestial perfection tainted by the stain of rebellion. It is a reminder that even the purest light can be corrupted. To hold it is to hold the story of the first cosmic argument, the genesis of all conflict, the moment when the universe was forever changed. It is a weighty burden. It is a fragment of a broken promise, a souvenir from a war before time, a relic from a conflict that transcends mortal understanding. It is a piece of a shattered oath. Such relics are not meant for mortal hands, for they carry a power that can overwhelm the unprepared, a resonance that can shatter the fragile boundaries of the human mind. They resonate with energies that can warp the soul, twisting perceptions and blurring the lines between reality and illusion. They can unravel the very fabric of being, bending reality around the one who holds them, distorting the world to reflect the inner turmoil and hidden desires of the wielder. They are instruments of profound change. The feather is a key, but you don't know what it unlocks. What secrets lie hidden behind the door it opens? What truths will be revealed? It pushes against the world, a point of celestial pressure, a force that strains against the boundaries of reality, threatening to shatter the delicate balance. It is a source of immense, terrifying potential, a power that could create or destroy, heal or corrupt. It is a force to be reckoned with. You sense its power and its danger, the intoxicating allure, and the terrifying consequences that come with wielding such an artifact. The feather is a story, and you are now part of it, inextricably linked to its destiny, bound to the consequences of its power. And you have no idea what that means. The path ahead is shrouded in mystery, and the future is uncertain. The first gift is subtle. Conversations start going your way. Words flow easily, people agree with you, convinced by your every argument. The feather amplifies your will, lending you a sliver of its original authority. It's not mind control, but a gentle, irresistible shaping of reality. You win arguments, charm skeptics, talk your way out of trouble. Your desires are heard and acted upon. The world bends to your narrative. But soon, victories feel hollow. The connection is gone. Agreement feels programmed, not earned. You're no longer part of a conversation, just broadcasting your will. The power is intoxicating, but leaves a strange, artificial aftertaste. You always win, but the thrill is gone. The feather's gift is persuasion, but at the cost of genuine connection. The second gift is knowledge, dangerous, forbidden. The feather grants flashes of insight, sudden clarity. You see hidden patterns, secrets, the machinery behind the world, people's secrets, the future of markets, the true power dynamics. Nothing is hidden. The world becomes a machine, its gears exposed. The temptation to use this knowledge is overwhelming, but the price is steep. Wonder fades, mystery dies. Beauty becomes calculation, love a chemical reaction. The world loses its magic, replaced by cold, hard facts. The feather's knowledge makes you cynical, not wise. You see everything, but feel nothing. The third gift is the most potent and unbreakable will. Doubt and fear vanish, replaced by absolute certainty. Quick icebreaker, what's the most mysterious thing you've ever found? Drop your answer in the comments below and let's get curious together. You act without hesitation, your will a force of nature. Obstacles become trivial, the opinions of others irrelevant. You achieve incredible things fueled by inexhaustible resolve. You are your own compass, your own law. But this will isolate you. Compassion fades, others become obstacles or tools. Your shield against doubt becomes a wall against connection. You are strong, powerful, but alone. The will that cannot be bent cannot be touched. You become an island, unmovable and solitary. The feather's gift is strength, but at the cost of your humanity. Your will is no longer yours, it is the feather's. fall from grace. You choose the fleeting power of fire over the enduring strength of clay, ego over genuine connection and humility. The story of Iblis serves as a stark warning that unchecked free will, devoid of humility and compassion, inevitably leads to ruin and self-destruction. The path to damnation is paved not with evil intentions but with an unshakable sense of self-righteousness and an unwillingness to yield. The feather therefore is both a powerful gift and a grave warning, a constant reminder of the delicate balance between ambition and humility. The feather's gifts are not free, the price is your humanity. Empathy fades, replaced by detachment. You perform emotions but feel nothing. Success brings isolation, you are surrounded but alone. The world loses its color, its soul. Power strips away wonder and beauty. You gain control but lose the ability to be moved. The final cost, you lose yourself. The feather's pride overwrites who you were. You gain the world, but lose your soul. The change is gradual, a slow fade. At first you use the feather's power by choice, but soon it becomes automatic, seeping into your being. Persuasion is your default. Will your posture, knowledge your lens? Memories of normal life grow thin, like ghosts. Human connection becomes a foreign country. You stand atop your achievements, but the air is thin and cold. You have everything you wanted, but are utterly alone. The world below is distant, voices a meaningless hum. You are more than human, but also less. The feather gave you the world, but took away your place in it. You hold the keys to the kingdom, but are locked out. The cost of power is exile from your own life. And so, the story ends, but your choice begins. The feather is here, in your mind. Imagine its impossible lightness, its ancient warmth. Think of what you could do, win, achieve, control. The logic is seductive. You could fix the world, use the power for good, but you've heard the warnings. The feather's warmth is shadowed by a chill. To gain its power is to lose what makes life worth living: connection, wonder, love. It is the ultimate bad bargain. Do you cast it aside or keep it? Can you give up that much power or trust yourself to use it wisely? The choice is yours. The feather is in your hand. What happens next? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment your thoughts below. Stay curious with the human curious.